Friends, I am S. Balakrishnan from Bombay, coming to you on Deshbhakti Andolan channel. Friend, yesterday was the blackest day in the history of Mumbai police. A police force which was once upon a time put on par with the Scotland Yard. Yesterday, it plumped to its lowest possible depths when the National Investigation Agency filed a charge sheet in the special court accusing Pradeep Sharma, suspended police inspector and the so-called encounter specialist, of being the mastermind behind the killing of Mansukh Hiren. Now, the details which were given in the charge sheet says that Pradeep Sharma was given supari, rather contract killing job by another sub-inspector Sachin Vaze in the police commissioner's office. Several lakhs of rupees changed hands and he was told to bump off Mansukh Hiren. Now, why Mansukh Hiren? Mansukh Hiren was a man who knew too much about the Antilia bomb scare, the conspiracy to blow up the entire Antilia building in which India's richest industrialist Mukesh Ambani was he's still staying there with his family. Such a serious incident, and everything conspiracy was hatched and executed from the police commissioner's office. At that time, the police commissioner was Paramveer Singh, in whose office Sachin Vaze had easy access. Deputy commissioners and additional police commissioners, everybody had to wait outside, but Sachin Vaze could enter Paramveer's cabin at will at any time of the day or evening. This is the extent of the nexus which has happened. And interestingly, both Pradeep Sharma and Sachin Vaze, they were sacked for several criminal acts while they were in the force, and subsequently they were suspended, and the Shiv Sena took them back. They insisted that Pradeep Sharma and Sachin Vaze should be taken back in the police force. And not only that, subsequently Pradeep Sharma was given a Shiv Sena ticket to contest from Nala Sopara, Virar for the assembly election. It's a different matter that he lost the election, or else you would have found him as the Honorable Minister of the Maharashtra cabinet. Friends, this is an extremely serious development, wherein the distinction between criminals and the police completely vanished in the case of Pradeep Sharma. Pradeep Sharma was thinking and plotting exactly the way, according to the NIA, like an underworld don. But this is what has happened. But who let Pradeep Sharma grow to this level, to this kind of stature, where he could do whatever he wants at will? There is a group of IPS officers in Maharashtra police, in the Maharashtra police cadre, who had nurtured so-called encounter specialists like Pradeep Sharma and grown. Why? Because the money that was to be had was running into thousands of crores. Unbelievable amounts of money was made by this gang of IPS officers and the so-called encounter specialists like Pradeep Sharma and Sachin Vaze, and there is no accountability whatsoever. Friends, this brings me to the main question, which is the NIA had in this charge sheet file last year clearly mentioned that one cyber expert, I think his name was Mr. Pinto, had gone to the office of Paramveer Singh, the then police commissioner, and he tampered with evidence, with cyber evidence, electronic evidence, and made it appear as if the proposed bomb blast outside Antilia, Mukesh Ambani's multi-story residence, was initiated by Al-Hind, a so-called terrorist group, by terrorists sitting holed up in Tihar jail. The cyber expert has confessed to the NIA that he, at the instance of Paramveer Singh, tampered with crucial evidence to completely take the police on the wrong trail in the case of the Antilia bomb case that happened. And Paramveer Singh, for the official secret funds, paid 5 lakhs in cash to the cyber expert to change and tamper with the evidence. Even a junior most law student would have told the NIA, would have asked the NIA, why the hell did you not file an FIR against Paramveer Singh for tampering with evidence? It is extremely serious criminal offence. And why no action against this so-called cyber expert who has confessed, given a statement to the NIA saying that he did tamper with evidence? Why the NIA is going soft on these two Johnnies? It beats me. Are they serious about solving this Antilia case? This is a question which needs to be asked, but which the media unfortunately does not ask. The obvious things are not asked by the so-called national media. I hope that at least now, in the wake of the disclosure about the role of Pradeep Sharma in the Mansukh Hiren case, and why Mansukh Hiren? Mansukh Hiren was a person who knew too much, the man who knew too much about the entire conspiracy about Antilia. So that is why, and he refused to play ball. That is why he was killed, murdered in cold blood, and his body was disposed of somewhere. So this is an extremely serious matter. The entire Mumbai police force needs to be overhauled from top to bottom. Honestly, I am extremely disappointed with Mr. Sanjay Pandey. He was a person with a clean image who came as a commissioner, even though for a few months he could have done wonders. But whereas he is wasting his time on opening up streets for people to play on Sunday mornings, and he is going with some marginal issues like noise pollution, building sites and all that. I appeal to Mr. Sanjay Pandey to make use of this opportunity, his power and position, to overhaul the entire police force of Mumbai and bring at least 10% of his lost glory. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind.